It looked fun, but it ain't. In this video, I'm going to be documenting when my drug usage got the absolute worst, but, you know, it does get better.
Yeah, shit look fun, but it ain't little bro.
In early 2025, I had just got out of rehab for the third time, and in this photo, I'm using prescription stimulants, and it actually made my nose fall apart.
What the fuck?
I was heavily using prescription opioids, benzos, as well as promethazine.
I flex on nigga on accident. You shaking that shit like panic attack. I only choose her cause she thought the bit. I only got fresh cause the hoes was there. I'm running this shit, I might go.
Basically, son, you was lagging hard as fuck. He just tried to rob you. I stopped her all 3 times. He was laying down, body spread out on the couch, and he was just like out of it. He was crashing hard. And she come up by you, grab your backpack. I go outside. I'm like, what are you looking for? And she's like, I'm looking for my vape. He said he put in his backpack. And I'm thinking in my head like, bro, he's been asleep since he got here. I walk up to her a little bit more and I'm like, your vape is right there. And she like, oh, I didn't even see her right there. I snatched the backpack from her. She like, what are you doing? I'm basically like mad at her. Like, why are you stealing? I go back in there and I'll put your backpack right next to my feet so I can watch it.
I would come home every day withdrawing and turn to inhalants. Usually, I would never stoop that low. It's like funny to say that because I was doing anything I could get my hands on, but like, I just would not have touched inhalants.
I was going really stupid off of it. It was starting to hurt my throat, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna put it in a balloon. But the balloon was like stale and old, so when I tried to fill it up, it didn't fill up. All the gas just like released, and it was really loud. My dad came in the bathroom, and I was like, all right, he's just using the bathroom. And then he just poured it out, and then they were plotting on sending that to rehab. They didn't even say anything to me. And then I go back in and hit it again, and it's empty, and I'm like, yo, I finished this whole thing, that's crazy.
Like, don't do inhalants. My addiction kept on getting worse and worse, and the day before I was going back to rehab for 6 months, which I desperately needed, I took a heavy dose of DXM, benzos, and a lot of THC. This mix put me into full-blown psychosis.
You put the fast, we're a little out of it, and I hear you say, like, let me tap the cart. And she like, all right, bet. Let me wear your headphones. I'm like, all right, for sure. You were audible. You told her, I'm gonna need him back at the end of the group. You go outside, come in like 5 minutes later. I can tell you visibly geek, like, you can't even speak.
I was hearing this stuff, right?
I thought someone was playing a TikTok audio somewhere in the building and I could hear it. For me, that was controlling my hallucinations. Because I could tell I was hallucinating. Like, I guess the cameras and stuff, I knew that wasn't real, but like, to make me like say what I was taking.
To make me like not want to do drugs again. And they were trying to get me to read the big book, and I really couldn't do it.
We were in group, but you like couldn't read it. Like, we all knew something was wrong. Eleanor asked you if you were high, and you just kind of like shook your head. So we passed it on to someone else. While we were reading, you like sat up. It was like flew up. It was kind of spooky. We were like, what's wrong, Wesley? And then you fell back and then like started laughing. It was super scary. We were like, holy shit, Wesley's like crazy. You like couldn't stand. We helped you out of the room. We took you into the next room over him.
Okay, you good, kid?
But I keep on realizing that like we're okay.
Yeah, this one has to get in front of shit. That's crazy dumb shit.
What did I say?
You was talking about, you realize it's okay.
Yeah, I realize it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. What's okay? That was okay.
What?
That was okay.
In this video, I was having trouble connecting thoughts together. My mind was going blank. But it's okay, though. It's okay to die.
It's not okay to lie, kid.
Die.
No, die?
Yeah. I said it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's friend of that.
I used to mix DXM with weed in the past. Every time I was convinced I was dying. Like, every time.
There's nothing we can do. This is like the time like that I'm actually like worried about something. Even
After the big book study, I seen her go outside and walk off with your headphones. Me and Jeremiah walk up to me like, hey, twin, she taking your headphones. You look at us, you weren't able to process, and be like, twin, go get your headphones. You tap on the car window, you don't even say nothing. You just look at her, you start speaking complete nonsense. So me and Jeremiah basically like run out there and we like, yo, give him his headphones back. And she like, he said I could keep them. We look at you and we like, wait, did she say that? You trying to make out words, but they not coming out. So we're like, nah, give me his headphones back. And she's like, bro, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. So I get your headphones back, we put them on you, you go inside, and she got mad, start cussing at us.
I'm ready to rehab, bro. I just want to go. You are. Yeah, I would never resell that. That's what my family feels right now. My sister was scared to lock her door. She was scared to jump people in.
And then my dad pulls up, so I go. He'll take it from here.
When I got there and saw him, I mean, I thought he was just on the verge of passing out from being so high. And then I kept trying to ask him what he had taken and what he was on to know if I needed to take him to the hospital or something. He wouldn't tell me. On the way out, he said what he had taken was in his bag. I unzipped his backpack and the noise of the zipper was like flipping a switch. In a fraction of a moment, he went from somebody on the verge of being unconscious to having an absolute disconnection from reality, punching and kicking everywhere. He had knocked a piece off the dash and then kicked the windshield. He was just kicking so hard and so strong. He was also punching at the air, really, trying to lash out at whatever demons were in his head, and hit me a few times. He would be looking around like super paranoid, like he was seeing things and having delusions. Ultimately, we made it home, and by the time we were there, the hallucinations had stopped, and actually said as we sat in the driveway that he didn't want to go inside because he didn't want his sisters to see him like this.
It was a long drive. When I got there, I just went to sleep.
I tried to wake you up a little bit. It's like, hey man, what's going on? And slurred speech, really tired, really going through it. Definitely going through some sort of hardcore detox.
I came in to meet you like the second day. We had to like yell your name like 15 times to get you to like even remotely open your eyes and stand up. When you stumbled around, we're like, hey, let's go into another office. So we sat you down on the couch. I said, I'm going to work for the next few months. It's a 6-month program. You got any questions? And you just glazed. Like, we sat there and we looked at each other and we're like, this dude ain't home right now. We don't know what to do. I said, hey, are you all right? You're like, yeah, I need some water.
I was just so fried off the DXM.
You were totally withdrawn and drooling. Did not know you were in the planet. They had asked if I would do a therapy session with you, and I said, this dude's not going to remember anything.
Like, there was just nobody home for like 3 days. We constantly had to wake you up. You would like pass out on the floors.
But as time went by, you started to get the color of your skin back. You started to walk correctly again. Your speech wasn't so slurred, wasn't so labored.
It's not this ain't schizophrenic shit, bro.
It's like everything you were trying to do required so much effort because your body seemed to be fighting against so much at the time.
You had no knowledge of ever talking to me, but there was a gradual progression, and we had ups and downs, and we had relapses.
I relapsed like 5 times the first 3 months. And then the second 3 months, I was like, nah, I'm really done. Wanting to get sober was really hard. I didn't want the consequences, that was for sure. But I guess the first step was having to realize there's always gonna be consequences. Even if it's not disciplinary, like.
You came a long way in a short period of time. You're so charismatic and confident. You're such a natural leader, dude. You're able to get the whole house to listen to what you have to say. Like, you gotta be somebody to be able to grab the attention span of that many guys in that age range.
So I want y'all to rate these people 1 out of 10 in the comments.
Phil's over there waiting on you.
Don't. Let me do the 10 real quick.
Let me show you how it's...
Stop playing with me, bro.
When you started doing the AA on your own and you found your own sponsor and you found like the way to connect to your own personal journey instead of it being like something forced onto you, that was when I saw the turning point.
Because it was a program where you do all these groups and stuff, groups. I felt like really overloaded with groups, but like I definitely needed a lot. Finding a sponsor that you actually like is like the key point in getting sober.
And then you got really comfortable and just tell me all about what you wanted to do with your life, how you feel your family views you. You felt like a disappointment. And then slowly I saw you evolve into a young man, and you started getting your goals set and choosing to be sober and a part of your family.
I didn't care about the relationship with my family. In my eyes, I was like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. If they want to like me, it wasn't that they didn't like me, it's that they wanted to save me. I was basically like, if they want to be cool with me, they can be cool with me, but I'm gonna keep on getting high, I'm gonna keep on getting fucked up.
Instead of just wandering aimlessly in life, just whatever happens, you only live once.
I'll be packing my clothes for rehab, check. I'm fucked up right now.
You came up with a roadmap, and then you started planning for what life was going to be after you left the program. Seeing your journey, it was really all you. You want to succeed. You want to be healthy. Guys like you are the reason why staff stays in programs like that.
I only got fresh at the house. I'm running this shit.
I'm asking about you for a couple months, and then I heard you got out. And I asked, like, is he good now? And he like, I hope so. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be lit.
I can't eat like when I'm talking for money. I'm getting free with syrup now. Peeling the panties off while we sleep. I hit that bitch with some cold pee. I need some.
We cool.
Fall in love with something with value. How you gonna fall in love with substance? That's really what I fell in love with, and that's sad. I changed my life. I'm going to college. I'm getting a degree in TV and film. Y'all stay tuned for more music videos, more interviews. It look fun, but it ain't.